Yo, what's good? TGB, man. It's your boy Bean, and I'm back on another video. And in today's video, as y'all can tell by the title and the thumbnail, man, I'm on a game that I literally haven't opened since it came out, and that is Madden 23, but on current gen or the PS4 version, whatever you want to call it. That is what we're on today. Now, let me tell y'all what we're going to do in this video. So basically, I'm just going to do a tour around this to kind of show y'all the differences and things like that. And then in the part 2 of this video, I will then play a full game on the PS4 version. Now, mind you, it will be my first official online game of the PS4 version. So if I'm trash, do not get on my head, man. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, y'all boys, first things first, man, I just went ahead and jumped into franchise mode. Now within this mode, as y'all can see, there's nothing visually different so far. Don't mind these little tutorials. Like I said, this is literally my first time opening this game, so I'm trying to see the differences just as much as y'all. Now one thing that I know is probably going to be a lot different is going to be the graphics, so let's go ahead and head over to there right quick. Alright, y'all, man, here we are, man. We just picked a random player off of our team, and as y'all can see, man, Terry McLaurin does not, he looks like Terry McLaurin, but as y'all can tell, man, this has been Terry McLaurin's face scan probably for the past 2 years. So that's where they went short a little bit on this PS4 version. Is on the PS4 version, graphics obviously aren't going to be as great, but the console probably can't even withstand the amount of things as the PS5 console, which makes a whole lot of sense. But as far as from what I'm looking at in this whole entire franchise mode, is that it's not too much of a difference, man. I'm knowing the main difference is what we're going to get to later in this video, and it has a lot to do with gameplay stuff and things like that. But that's first things first, man. As y'all can see, one thing I want to do is I want to sim to the future to see if there's any bugs or anything like that, because I know even the PS5 version of the game was buggy. So I'm just kind of curious to see if the PS4 version is just as buggy or less buggy than the PS5 version. I know they just did some recent updates and stuff like that to kind of fix that. So let me go ahead and sim ahead and see. Alright, y'all, man, I know I didn't do much, but I simmed the full season in advance, tested out some things to see if any of those old bugs from the PS5 version was still there. Came to the conclusion that I haven't figured out the bug, but I obviously know if you sim a certain amount of time in the future, there's going to be bugs and stuff to pop up, and I wasn't able to test that. But as y'all can see, man, from what I did test it, it's not really that buggy, man. It's a regular franchise mode, looks the exact same as the PlayStation 5 version. So right now, the PS4 version definitely has a W as far as the layout and stuff like that. Just for the simple fact of it's not behind on things like that. As far as the stats goes, the stats aren't glitchy, the contracts aren't glitchy, nothing. I haven't seen anything that was too glitchy, man. So let's go ahead and hop into the next thing, man. Alright, y'all boys, now we're into the good stuff and why people literally aren't playing this game. Like, I haven't seen no content on Madden 23 current gen for this, well, for these exact reasons, and it goes as far as the gameplay, man. I just hopped into this. First thing I noticed is that they still have the same exact play call layout from the past 3 years, man. They didn't even give them the opportunity to change that. And as y'all can see, man, they do have all the whatchamacallits, but a noticeable difference is they don't have that match setting like they do in next gen. So as y'all can see, man, this is just all bad. It's the same stuff from last year, man. The cool thing is, I just noticed this in practice, you can switch from defense to offense, which is a pretty solid thing. I don't know if you can do that on the PS5 version, but here you can. But the match coverage adjustment really isn't that big of a deal, but to some users it is. For those beginners who don't want to call match coverage, they just want to call it cover 4, it kind of is important for them. Now, as y'all can see, man, this is just all bad, the same exact format. I don't want to say this format is bad, because low-key at sometimes it is convenient, over the one that the next gen has, but I just feel like you kind of need something new and more refreshing and things like that. You can't favorite plays or anything like that. Same exact model, man. This part of the game is very, 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 very disappointing, man. I understand why a lot of y'all do not play this version of the game. And so yeah, so let's go ahead and hop into some of the other gameplay stuff. All right, y'all. Another difference that I've seen here is not that big of a deal, but you know, when it comes to video games, it's all about detail sometimes. Now, look at this play art. All the yellow lines, they're dim. The red line, the red line over here is dim. All the routes are thin. Like, this is just all bad. Now, like I said, I understand why they kind of, you feel me, have lesser graphics, but I feel like even in the past, Madden 22, current gen, even Madden 21, the play arts didn't look like this. It looks so dry. Every line looks thin and things like that. But yeah, so that's not that big of a deal, but I just got to point out the differences that I immediately see, and that was just one of them that kind of caught my eye. Now, first things first, what I'm going to test here is just to kind of see if they still have those same cover 3 problems where double moves on the outside, hold that safety, and he doesn't run towards the streak or anything like that. And so yeah, let's go ahead and call Hut. Boom. It's not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and head over to instant replay. So boom, instant replay. It's like a little bit, I probably should call a play out of gun bunch to kind of test this out, but last year this play also worked. But as y'all can see, doesn't get caught up too much. As soon as he sees that streak getting loose, he kind of runs back. So the defense is it's not really changed, but it's not that bad as it was last year. Let's go ahead and test the next thing out. Next thing I'm here to try, which is probably our last of the kind of game, the plays type testing, and it's gonna be the wheel routes, man. As y'all know, in Madden 22, wheel routes was, you feel me, they were automatic, impossible to stop, man. No matter what you did, it's kind of hard to it was very, very hard to stop wheel routes. Let's see if they made the changes to fix those in the current gen. I know in next gen they did. Obviously they're still going to work. There's still a solid route to kind of run if you have the right route combos, but just to have it be unstoppable doesn't make any sense. So here we're just gonna run the flat route and a wheel route. That's all we're gonna do. Let's see if it still gets wide open and nobody on the defense reacts. So boom, and as y'all can see, man, wide open, man. Same old stuff from last year. Let's go ahead and hop into the instant replay right quick. Boom, flat, has no clue what's going on. On the defense, he runs to the offensive flat. And as far as everybody else, this linebacker's backing up. Now, I know this is a zone, so it's a little bit different. But if you play on next gen, you know these linebackers in these cover 3s, they play it a lot better. They kind of understand that they have a safety over here to guard this corner route, and they can kind of commit and come down on this wheel route. Versus here, none of that, wide open for an easy completion, about 7 to 10 yards every single time, man. So that's pretty much it, man. Let's hop into our final changes, man. All right, y'all. Last but not least, man, we have the most important ones, the ones that stand out the most, man. And it's the no free form and the no 360 cuts, man. Now, this is I know if you play this game, it's kind of annoying to deal with, to kind of have the same old passing for the past 10 years, and you watching other people on next gen and stuff like that use that free form, because the free form is helpful and it is fun, man. But it's nothing really much to show here. Like, look at that. You can't do no back shoulder throws or anything like that. You just kind of have to throw it and just hope your quarterback puts it in the right spot, man. That's so tough, man. When I play my game in this part 2, man, that is probably going to be my toughest challenge within that, is not having the free form, man. The free form, it just gives you it makes the game a lot more fun than if you were to play it without it. But, and as y'all can see, man, as y'all know, in next gen, L2, it makes you do this little cut, not like a full-on juke, but it makes you cut. And as y'all can see here, man, L2 just makes me celebrate, which is also a disappointment, because those cuts is actually one of the best stick work moves in Madden as far as next gen goes. because it creates like it's so quick and so fast, and it creates enough space to where you can get in those holes and things like that, man. But that's pretty much it. If y'all enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Also, sub up and turn that post notification bell so you don't miss part 2, where we played an actual game of current gen Madden 23, man. Please be sure to do that for me. Comment down below if y'all want me to start up a series on current gen. Comment down below which I would want it to be, or if y'all need schemes. Comment that down below as well. And it's your boy Bean, and I'm out.